Hello, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to my monthly club tour here on FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. Now apologies, it's like nearly a week late, or about a whole week late than what it normally would be. It just happens that video scheduling and stuff didn't quite work out as planned, so this is where we'll be dumping it as a second upload of the day. So if you guys do enjoy the video, do me a favour, hit that thumbs up button, really means a lot to me. And of course, don't forget to sub to the channel if you're new. You can check back on the channel and watch some of my older club tours as well to see how we've progressed through time, through the past sort of 5 or 6 months on this game. It's always an interesting one to look at. So I'm going to start with, I'll start with a big one. I'll start with the Premier League. Now, in this particular squad, we've got some absolute beasts, I'm not going to lie. Because of Fatal and the fact that we're still in that tournament, you know, I've done the 5 squad building episodes and I'm waiting now to actually be in the knockout stages. Because of Fatal and because I've built down like the Premier League route, I've got a lot of, I've had like an influx of pretty sick Prem players. So obviously the main one that you'll notice is Harry Kane up front. I mean, he's not got his dynamic image right now. Don't know what's going on, but yeah, he's the main man, the talisman, and boy is he a beast. I've got him on the road to glory as well, as you guys do know. And then, well, in this current Prem team, I've got like a standard 4-1-2-1-2. It's not something that I'm necessarily going to go out and play with all the time because I'm switching teams up loads. I'm getting players in for reviews for squad builders and stuff. But yeah, this is actually the front three of Fatal with Aguero, with Salah, and with Harry Kane. But for the rest of the team, I've got like an untradeable ones to watch Mkhitaryan. Thought I'd stick him in because he has been boosted by +1, of course, from his regular item to the inform. I've got 87 Son. Now, when I'm recording this, I'm not sure if he's going to get a new inform. It's highly likely. If so, the 284k that I pay, I know he's already nearly 200k, so I've already lost loads. Happy to keep this one. I feel like if there was another Son, he'd be pretty mad expensive. So, yeah, I'm kind of happy to keep this one for the price that I paid. I got Pogba chilling at CDM in this particular squad. Not probably the best position for him. But the likes of second inform Ashley Young, second inform Aki, and 84 ones to watch Walker are players that feature in Fatal as well. And if we could take a little look at the bench, I've got way too many special cards from the Prem now. Some of these will never feature again, and some are probably in my club that I haven't got space to actually put them into the team right now. That's how many special Prem players I get, because when they come out, like, it's kind of good to get them because I know I often build around the Premier League anyway. So that's the Prem. Let's move on to the Bundesliga. Not much going on in this German league. Now, obviously, the last month of FUT, we've had a couple promos. We've also had the ratings refresh. Now, there are better versions of some of these players out there, but this is pretty much just a bog standard gold team. It's got one special card in there in Janizovic, but the likes of Goretzka got an upgrade, so maybe I should try and get the upgrade Goretzka, or maybe even buy the inform, which got a +1 as well. But yeah, there's not a huge amount of exciting stuff going on in the Bundesliga for me right now. I guess this sort of team really changes as we get further promos, you know, team of the season and stuff, when they do those lovely packs, if they did them last year, where you can open up for untradables, but actually they tended to give out a lot of TOTS players, so that would be quite nice. It's still a very OP team, just not one that I'm super buzzing about using and stuff. Next up then, we have the Italian League. A couple of decent players in this one right now, and I've just noticed that Koulibaly's picture has changed. Obviously because his dynamic image is broken right now, I can see that. But yeah, his picture has changed. Alongside the likes of Alan, he's had a different picture, a new image added to the game. Lots of the players on this game actually have had done. I think EA said, was there like over 400 picture changes or something? I don't know. But basically in this one, I've got Team of the Year Bonucci right now because of Fatal. He was one of the substitutes that you guys picked for me. Buzzing about that, by the way. Now, I've played 13 games with him. I've used him in my main team in other areas. Haven't really had that much of a chance to use Bonucci so far because I kept getting rage quits in Fatal. And that sucks because I can only bring players on from half time. And I was making people quit in the first half. So, yeah, like, hopefully he'll come on against some of the YouTubers and stuff, depending on how far we go into the tournament. But it's a nice team, the Serie A. There are definitely room for improvement. You know, we've got the likes of Dries Mertens now with an upgrade. He's got an 87, and of course his informs have gone up as well. But again, it's a case of like, I don't want to buy special versions of Mertens because he's likely to get a team of the season, and if so, like, I'd rather try that one, you know. So maybe if he gets a new one coming out over the coming weeks, then I would try it. But right now, I'm happy to stick with the 86. I love Hamsik on this game. I actually love Allen as well, and these two centre-backs are complete beasts from what I've used of them. I mean, you know Koulibaly is, right? He's just he's the man. And I decided for a while now that I'll keep an Alexandro in my club. It's just every so often I like to use him, and I normally sell him on again because he's usually quite expensive, but it's that time now where I'm happy to store him in the club because I'll use him for every now and again. So that's the Serie A. Moving on to the Spanish League, I don't think this one's too impressive this month either. It really isn't, you know. In the past, I've had the likes of Team of the Year Messi and whatnot, but right now, things are looking bare bones. I obviously had to sell quite a lot of stuff to prepare for playing in Fatal, because Fatal actually costs quite a lot of coinage to do, because not only have I got to upgrade the team, and if I do relatively well, I'm getting at least, you know, 200,000 coins an episode, so typically you're going to need a couple of mil to use for upgrades in Fatal. And then, well, my main player, Harry Kane, cost me like nearly 1.5 at the time. And then we get substitutes like Team of the Year, frickin' Bonucci. I've got a 90 Thierry Henry. So I had to sell quite a lot of stuff to prepare and play in Fatal. So in terms of La Liga, it's looking pretty bare bones. Like, it's an alright team. I do really like this second informed Nacho Fernandez. One of my favourite centre-backs on the game, actually. He seems really composed and stuff. And then I packed this Asenjo, actually. And I think I've still got the 86 in the club. So I need to sell one of them. Not too sure which one I'm going to sell yet. Get more coins for the 87 or keep the best one and just sell the 86 for a few coins. Don't know what to do, really. So we can move away from that league. And then French Ligue 1 is definitely not going to be super exciting. But as you guys know, I've got a fair amount of special cards. Got the likes of Inform Sidibe. We've got the likes of Roussillon Inform currently in the club. Upgraded Marquinhos as well. He's featuring, as well as upgraded Rabiot. Fabinho, did he get an upgrade? Can't remember if he was an 85 before. But he definitely had a +1 added to his physical, which is, it might be all that he's had. I can't remember if he was an 85 or an 86 before. Actually, literally can't remember. Someone let me know down below. Still got Munier, use him as a right mid in this team. Draxler as a left mid. And then, well, Cavani got boosted to a 92. And I've got to say, he does look like an incredible player now. Haven't used him since the boost. Should I do so? Should I put him into a team and give him a go? I still love the colour combo on the kits and stuff for that one. It just looks like perfection, really. And of course, there's a better Mbappe available for you guys if you did so want it. So I think those are all the leagues. Let's show you the Fatal squad now. So this is going to give, not spoilers, but, you know, it's going to show you what my final Fatal team is like. And there were only 2 upgrades that we needed to add in, right? Those were going to be Inform Vertonghen and the ones to watch Kyle Walker. I was actually a little bit surprised that this vote won, because the other option was Valencia, who I think a lot of people prefer on the game, and then the Orange Man of the Match Company, and I'm surprised people didn't pick that. But I'm fine with these 2 right here. Yeah, Vertonghen's not the paciest, but he's next to Ake, next to Kyle Walker. I don't know, like, at this point, it's just going to be down to which YouTuber is the better player, I'm pretty sure, because the squads are all going to look relatively similar, I'm pretty sure, as well. So, on the bench, I've got Bonucci, Henry, Fabinho, Costa, Mane, like, decent options to bring on as substitutes. I think the vote was for Man of the Match Mane, but he's the same rating as the Player of the Month. I spoke to Bates and he was like, yeah, they're the same rating. You can use that one. Save yourself the 350,000 coins or whatever it is. But the firepower in the team is decent, not going to lie. Aguero supporting Salah and Kane. Yeah, that's just... it's pretty good. And Kane has often been relatively quiet in this series. It was the first couple episodes where he really earned the coinage, brought home the bacon for us. But the rest of the time, it's been like Salah, and Aguero has been doing well since he's come in as well. So looking forward to getting into the knockout stages of Fatal. What else have I got for you today then? So We have the Talisca squad, which was, I think, today's squad builder, actually. Now, I've since moved Talisca back as like a cam, been playing him in different teams and stuff. Fun squad builder to use. If you want to go and check out that video and see all the goals that I scored with that, there'll be a link in the top right corner. That was earlier on from today. Much appreciated if you do go back and support that video. I'd really like that. Brazil, this is like a full-on Brazil team. Knowing that I've got the likes of Ronaldinho, I've currently got Talisca, I know that I've got SBC Cristiano and a couple of the FUTWIZ Brazilians. I always know that I can put together quite a solid Brazil team without really thinking about it. And after this video, probably going to sell Talisca on because, well, he goes for a fair whack, you know. I bought him for 180. He's relatively similar. Like, I might lose 10 or 15k on him, but I need to offload before he really drops because I could see him settling at like 120 or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to offload him after this. But a solid Brazil team nonetheless. Like that could be very usable in game. I then put together a couple of like OP teams, ones that would really destroy on FIFA. Like we've got the core of icons and team of the years here in this 6 players, which is just nuts. And of course, Patrick Kluivert is new to my ultimate team this month. He is a prime icon, which I was always going to do the SBC for. I bloody love this man. He's very, very good on the game, and I love it. I love that I've got a prime icon, Kluivert, in my club for the rest of this FIFA, that's for sure. Next up then, I mean, alongside the 6th in this team, which are just a complete and utter core, we have OP. So we've got Heung-min Son, we've got Lozano, Chucky Lozano. Everybody loves a bit of him. I paid 38k for him. I think he's like double that now. Like, he's very expensive now compared to what he was. So yeah, like that's one option for a very OP team. And I think one which is a little bit less expensive but still sick nonetheless is the one where you've got the triangle of players from like Bayern Munich. You've got like a decent triangle of players from La Liga, and then you've got, well, Alessandrini, Giovinco, and a 90 Henry up front. Pretty cool squad. It would be nice to use those 3 together, actually. See who was the better player. Of course, these two kind of similar. Giovinco, the shortest of the lot. Henry, the tallest of the lot, but maybe has the most sort of finesse about him. I don't know. A nice team nonetheless. And then a full-on icon team. I haven't quite managed to perfect like the I actually fully own them. I've got a couple of loans in there, and there's not been a right back that I've not bought like Zanetti or anyone at this point, and there hasn't been a prime for him yet, so I don't even have like a loan of a right back icon. So for now, Desai's gonna go and chill there. But yeah, like this is pretty mental. We got first owner Rio, first owner Roberto Carlos, of course, because of the SBCs. First owner Henrik Larsson, managed to pack him within the last month. So keeping him to stuff into another SBC, or I'll sell him along the way, something like that. Again, same with Rijkaard, managed to pack him. So 2 icons in the last month I've managed to pack. That's pretty decent. Rui Costa, first owner. Hullet, bought for like 2.7 million, and I could have sold him for like 5 mil at one point, and as you can see, I would lose coins on him at this point, which is crazy to think. I think a lot of people are offloading, hoping that the full version, like the Prime, will come out at some point in time. If it does, so be it. I might just stick with the 90 that I've got, if I'm honest, because I like him a lot. And then, well, Ronaldinho, Patrick Kluivert, Thierry Henry, that's a legendary strike force, right? And then my current, like, team that I've been rocking, it's not like the best, but this is one of the squads that I was rocking with, trying to get clips for. Talisca, of course, a nice team, but if I was to actually make it kind of like my best, well, what would I do? I'd probably put in, like, I've been using loans, so I'd put in loan Rijkaard. I think he's still pretty awesome on this game. Another midfielder would probably be like Pogba. I like Pogba, and then I would switch him with Hullet. And then who goes at cam? I can't remember. I mean, like Maradona was there for a while, but there's loads of options that I've got on here. Like, have I got any specials that would work that I own? Oh yeah, I mean, like I play like Kane. I would play that 93 Kane there with Ronaldinho, Cristiano, and then it's going to be Kluivert up front as well, right? Couldn't put this Kane up there, so I put Kluivert there, unless of course we were to change it and bring in a different version of a cam here, put Team of the Year Kane up front, and then have a different cam. Like that's nice. And then in game you could of course do that if you wanted to. But overall, a very, very nice club. Let's go through and just take a little look at the overall special items in here. And, well, I'll show you everything first. Like, there's lots of loans now. I got, like, 2.5 pages worth of loans. And actually lots of icons that I could sell. So that's good. I got 2 Team of the Years. One is Kane, one is Bonucci. Going to be selling that Talisca on. This Fernandez is a nice card for 15,000 coins. But look at all of the special items I've got. Whether it be for Fatal or just packed players that I haven't yet sold. I've actually got quite a lot at my disposal right now. So I need to really clear this out after this club tour. And then, well, you can see I've got like 90 De Gea, 89s, 88s all over the show. Like, I've got a lot of stuff in the club. Packed an Ibra the other day. He came out of the pack as a bronze player. Loads of 87s. Loads of players that are worth coinage that I probably will sell to free stuff up so that when prime icons that I do want, like R9, maybe Pele, maybe Hullet, when they come, I would have the coins or the stuff to then buy whatever I need to submit for SBCs to get those end game players in my club. So there you go, guys. That is this month's club tour for the previous sort of 30 odd days. Let me know how my club compares to yours. You know, obviously I've got quite a lot of good stuff here. We'll get to the untradables right about now. I mean, that's a nice page to look at, really, isn't it? Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button if you're still here, if you did enjoy, and of course don't forget to sub to the channel if you're new. Have a lovely day, most importantly, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.